Hello and welcome back. Miss Kelsey here for this week's movement lesson. Today we're learning about wants versus needs and how that looks when we move it. So let's get started.
And now for our warm-up. If you are sitting in a chair, you will stand quietly, push your chair in, and stand behind it. If you're sitting on a spot on the floor, you will stand quietly where you are, like this. Please stand quietly where you are. Put your arms by your side and your feet together like this. When everyone looks like this, I know we are ready to move. For our warm-up, I say, "Hello, class," and you say, "Hello, Miss Kelsey." My turn. "Hello, class." "Hello, class." "Hello, Miss Kelsey." Fabulous. Repeat after me. "Hello, class." "Hello, class." "Hello, class." "Hello, class." "Hello, class." "Hello, class." Fabulous! We're going to continue that warm-up by reviewing locomotor movement with different types of shapes. If you recall, we learned 4 different types of shapes. Let's talk about them. The first one was a straight shape, like this, or like this, or like this. Show me your straight shape. Go. Very nice straight shape. Then we said a curve shape, where you have lots of curves in your body, like this one, a curved shape. Can you make a curved shape? It could look like this, but it could be different. The next one is a twisted shape. That means I'm twisting parts of my body to make one twisted shape. Let's see yours. Very twisted shape. And last, the angled shape, where we put angles in our body, like this one, this one, this one. Show me your angled shape. Very nice angled shape. Now let's add that locomotor movement. What's locomotor movement again? That means movement that takes you from one spot to a new spot. One place to a new place. How you get from one spot to a different one. Let's try it. I want everyone to make a straight shape. Then we're going to slide and make a curve shape. Next, I will hop and make a twisted shape. Then I'm going to march and make an angled shape. Now you can do any locomotor movement that you like walking or skipping or galloping, and make a different shape when you stop. Move and stop. Move and stop. Move and stop. Very nice shape making. Let's move on. Now let's go ahead and make those shapes at 3 different levels. Remember, there are 3 levels in movement: high, middle, and low. My high shape looks like this. Your high shape might different, but it's still up high, like this. Next, we have middle shape. My middle shape looks like this. Let's see your middle shape. Could be different, but still in the middle. And last, our low shape. This is my low shape. Let's see your low shape. Very nice low shape. Everyone stand tall. Now we're going to make a high, middle, and low shape all together. Here we go. High shape. Hold it, don't move. Middle shape. And low shape. Don't move. Stand tall. Very nice shape making. Our new movement concept for today is gestures. It's kind of a weird word. Let's say it again. Gestures. Gestures? Gestures. That's it. A gesture is a small, short movement to represent something. So, let's think about jobs, maybe like a teacher. What's a little move you could do that might show me what a teacher does? Maybe writing. Let's try it. Can you think of another gesture that might show what a teacher does? Maybe pointing. You try. How about one more gesture that shows what you might see your teacher doing? Maybe reading. You try. Let's put those together. We have writing, pointing, and reading. One more time, this time with no sound. Great job! Can you think of another job you might see someone doing? Another job. How about the cafeteria lady or someone who works in the cafeteria? You might see them wave at you, right? They say hello, then they might give you some food. What's another gesture you might see a cafeteria person doing? Maybe pouring your drink. Let's try that one again. Let's put them together. The cafeteria person might wave at you, give you some food, or pour your drink. Let's put them together with no sound. Can you think of another job that you might have seen? Maybe a firefighter. What are some gestures that you might see a firefighter do? They might climb a ladder. They might hold a water hose. What's one more thing a firefighter might do? That's right, they might put on their firefighter gear, like a jacket. It's very big. Great. So we have climbing a ladder, holding a water hose, or putting on their jacket. Can we try it with no sound? Here we go. Great. Next, we're going to talk about things you might want. I think a few of us could think of something I might want, but how do I know the difference between a want and a need? Well, needs are something that you need to survive, like water, food, or shelter. Sometimes it feels like we need that ice cream, but it's not really a need. However, sometimes I really want ice cream. So let's think of a gesture that shows what ice cream is like. Maybe it's melting. Or maybe it's dripping down your hand. Or maybe it's just delicious. Or something like this. Fabulous. Those are gestures that shows what it's like to experience and eat ice cream. It melts. Sometimes it drips. It's delicious. And you eat it like this. Great. Another thing that we might want, maybe we want to play outside. I always want to play outside. So, what does that look like? Maybe we're running as fast as we can. Can you run in your place? Very good. Maybe we're plotting to take over the world. Running. Plotting. What's something else we do outside? I like to maybe play sports. Maybe you're throwing balls. Very nice. So again, that looks like running, plotting, or playing. Great. Let's do one more. We could do an art project. Maybe you really want to create something. What does that look like? Maybe cutting. Maybe coloring carefully. Maybe showing a friend. We have cutting, coloring carefully, showing a friend, this time with no sound. Great. Now we're looking at things that we really need, things that we need to survive and also thrive in our environment or the place around us. The first thing we need is water. We gotta have water to make it. So what do you look like when you're very thirsty? That means my throat is very dry. You try. Very good. What's another gesture for our need for water? Maybe we have a water bucket. That's how we used to get our water. In a bucket. Very nice. And of course, we drink it. Let's try that. Great. Our first one, we're parched. Our second, water in a bucket. And last, we drink it. This time, with no sound. Great. What are some other things that we need to really thrive? How about shelter and clothing, right? Things that cover us. So we need clothes to be warm or protect us from the sun. Let's do clothing. You try. And then we need bigger shelter like a house. You try. And in general, we just need to be covered. You try. Clothing, a home, and generally to be covered. Let's try it with no sound. Great. And we have one more need. It is food. We need sustenance to thrive. So, most importantly, we could grow the food. We've talked about growing food. Let's plant these seeds. You try. Then we could cook the food. Maybe we need to chop it. Plant the seeds. Chop the food. Let the food nourish your body. One more time. Plant the seeds. Chop the food. And be nourished. With no sound. Great job. So we have wants and needs, right? And to get those wants and needs, you have to sometimes pay for them or exchange something to receive something, right? So people have jobs like teachers, like firefighters, and tons of other jobs to help them meet their needs. So, let's look at this. Maybe we need water. So let's say you have to do 4 hops, and then you get water. Hop, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you did it. You've exchanged 4 hops for some water. Very great. Well, what if we had to wiggle 3 times to maybe get some shoes? I have to pay for shoes with wiggles. Let's wiggle. 1, 2, 3. New shoes. Very fabulous. Tell me what color your shoes are. My favorite color. What if we had to slide this way to get a jacket? Man, I have to do 4 slides to get a jacket? Let's slide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your new jacket on. Fabulous. So I have to do a little bit of work to get the things I need, right? I'm exchanging things like like movement for things that I need, like water, clothing, and shelter. Now, as you know, we can't actually exchange wiggles for shoes. Wouldn't that be cool? But sometimes your parents exchange money. Maybe they buy you a new pair of shoes because your feet got too big. Or maybe they buy you that pizza. Can they do some wiggles and get some pizza? No, but they do have to exchange something to get the pizza. Now we're going to create a want dance. What's a want dance? It's this. I'm going to think of 3 things that I really want. I'm going to make some gestures to show that to you, and I'm going to add some locomotor movement to make it more interesting. So right now, I want you to think of 3 things that you want. 3 things that I really want. Oh, don't say it out loud. It's a secret. I'm thinking inside my head of 3 things that I want. I'm going to share mine with you, so we're all on the same page. I really want to go camping in a tent. I really want to hike up a mountain. And I really want to do some arts and crafts. My favorite thing. It kind of looks like this. There's a lot going on for arts and crafts. So 3 things that I really want: camping in a tent, hiking up a mountain, and arts and crafts. So those are my gestures. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to think of some moves that show me some things that you really want. Remember, we have 3 things. I'm practicing silently and safely. Take some time now to think of gestures that show what you really want. Practice now. I'm practicing my gestures, but yours will definitely look different. Got it? Great. Now let's add some locomotor movement to make it more interesting. I'm going to start over here in my tent. I'm going to come out of my tent and slide here, where I hike up the mountain. I'm kind of marching. And then I'm going to do some arts and crafts, moving backwards. That is my want dance, but yours probably looked very different, right? Very good. I'm going to give us some time to move through our want dance. You can follow me, or you can show me yours. Here I go. Great job. And next, you guessed it, we need a need dance. Less exciting, but still very important. Our needs: food, water, shelter, and clothing. So, maybe we start over here with shelter. Shelter. And then I hop to make food. Over here we have shelter, food, and water. Maybe we swim. For water, and we had clothing. Let's put our hat on. It's very cozy. A hat. Over here we had shelter. Food. Swimming or water. And clothing. Great job. Let's go ahead and try our knee dance with no sound. Follow me. This way. 4. Today we talked about wants and needs and what that looks like when we're moving. We also talked about how wouldn't it be cool if we could exchange movement for stuff. But we can't. We do have to pay for those things. So I will see you next time. Let's finish with our cool down. 3 deep breaths with these arms. 2 more. 1 more breath. Cross your arms. Show your teacher you are ready to listen.